Rosemary Gill. For those of you who aren't related to me or haven't known me for 50 years, I'm delighted you're here. Thank you so much for coming. Here we go. All right. So welcome to the Norfolk Hub. It was in this very room a few short weeks ago, that I was bragging to Crystal about my performance and how I had a new idea about an imaginary boyfriend. And she said, "Would you like to do that at the Hub?" And I said, "Yes." And she said, "Would you like to do it on weekend in Norfolk?" And I said, "Yes, I'd be delighted." So here I am, and here you are, and thank you for coming. And here we go. Can you imagine? Once upon a time, on the beautiful blue-green planet Earth, turning in a universe of stars. I'm sorry, but could someone turn off the music? Thank you. I'm going to just start from the beginning. See if anyone can remember this. Once upon a time, on the beautiful blue-green planet Earth, turning in a universe of stars, an airborne virus swirled around the globe, a threat to all humanity, so contagious that once inhaled could cause great distress and even death. People all over the world were instructed to isolate themselves, to quarantine. Self-preservation dictated staying in place with whomever you were with at the time. This was a life and death situation. Suddenly, it felt as if the world had turned upside down. For the indomitable Sparky White, quarantine was a new challenge, and she embraced it. Every day, Sparky White, unaccustomed to being afraid of anything, always surrounded by family and friends, decided to spend quarantine in her own little house by herself. I enjoy time alone, Sparky thought, and I've no doubt our genius scientists will outfox this terrible virus in no time. Internal optimist Sparky White says, while in quarantine, with no one looking over my shoulder, I can practice carpentry, or archery, or baking, or solitaire. Confident Sparky White gets up before the sun, brushes her teeth. I love brushing my teeth, Sparky says. When she makes her bed, she says, I love a well-made bed. Then she recites her affirmations. I'm brave as a lion, she says. I'm strong as a bull, she says. I'm wise as an owl, she says. Sparky whistles when she makes her breakfast. Her favorite breakfast, buckwheat pancakes with fresh fruit, a hot cup of tea, and she puts on her neon green tracksuit suit and her Air Jordan sneakers and tops off her morning routine by jogging through the great mountain forest to Toby Pond for an ice plunge. Popping up from the freezing water, she shouts, "Yikes, that's cold!" Invigorated by a burst of adrenaline, Sparky White jogs back home, calling out, "Good morning," to any wild creatures hiding in the woods. At home, at night, Sparky, who loves being organized, sits down at her little desk and writes her tasks for the next day. Wake up. Number 2, brush my teeth. Number 3, make my bed. Number 4, recite my affirmations. Number 5, make my breakfast. Number 6, jog to the pond. Number 7, take an ice plunge. Afterwards, voracious reader Sparky White puts on her cozy nightgown, picks her favorite book of poetry from her crowded bookshelf, climbs into her fluffy 4-poster bed, and falls fast asleep. One day, disoriented, Sparky White wakes up on the wrong side of the bed. She isn't sure she wants to get up. She has a lot of opinions, and none of them make her feel better. "I'm thinking too much," thought Sparky, brushing her teeth. "It's making me cranky." As she made her bed, she got frustrated, fluffing her duvet. "Now seriously," she said to her bed, "why am I having this trouble?" Reciting her daily affirmations was equally annoying. "I'm brave as a lion," maybe. "I'm strong as a bull," maybe. "I'm wise as an owl," maybe. When her pancakes turned out rubbery and her favorite special tea took forever to brew, "I can't stand this waiting," she says, while furiously fighting with the zipper on her neon green tracksuit. Take 20 minutes to find her Air Jordan sneakers. Sparky White is at her wit's end. "What kind of a day is this?" she says, looking around to see who she could blame for her troubles. But obviously, because of quarantine, there was no one there but her. Jogging to the pond, she thinks about people who say, "I can't complain," when you ask them how they're doing. What do they mean they can't complain? "All I can do today is complain," Sparky says, jumping into the pond for her ice plunge. Popping out of the water, she exclaims, "I know why I'm angry. I'm angry because I'm lonely. It's loneliness that's making me so mad." Excited by her discovery, Sparky calls out to the wild animals and birds as she jogs home. "Don't you worry," she says. "I can't do anything about quarantine, but sure as shooting, I'm gonna fix this loneliness problem. I'm gonna replace loneliness with love." Sparky is firing on all cylinders when she gets home. Her imagination's ignited. Sparky envisions love, companionship love, passionate love, love filled with laughter and deep understanding. Sparky White, trustful and ready to accept the wildest possibilities that dreamers know, thinks, "I can imagine love." And she steps outside to watch the moon rise and sees the first star of the evening. Feeling, without thinking, she calls out, "Oh, starlight, star bright, first star I see tonight. I wish I may, I wish I might, have the wish I wish tonight. I wish for an imaginary boyfriend, please." Because of that, Sparky is confident that she is well on her way to conquer loneliness. That night, lying in her fluffy four-poster bed, she dreams up her imaginary boyfriend. She decides to name him Hero. Later on, she'd tell family and friends that his name fell like an apple into my lap. After giving him his name, brilliant Sparky White begins to make up Hero's life story. She decides her imaginary boyfriend inherited a fortune from his family. No strings attached. Sparky imagined Hero's ancestors went down on the Titanic. She imagines Hero has an impressive academic credentials. MIT, Oxford, Yale Law. This is fun, thinks Sparky. She infuses him with strength and valor. She imagines that Hero has climbed Everest, swum the English Channel, worked with Doctors Without Borders, and won Jeopardy 3 times. Of course, he's endlessly curious, Sparky says, just like me. Because of this, the next morning, jubilant Sparky White hops up out of bed, embracing the day. With Hero fully imagined, Sparky declares, I made love out of thin air. She can feel right off the bat he adores her. Everything about her. As far as he's concerned, Sparky is perfect, and she's overjoyed. I've swept myself off my feet, says Sparky. She imagines leaping out over Victoria Falls, swimming in a field of lavender and banana leaves. Sparky White is ablaze with love. Right away, everything is exciting again. She loves brushing her teeth, making her bed, reciting her daily affirmations. I'm brave as a lion, she says, as she hears Hero say, you bet you are. I'm strong as a bull, says Sparky, and she hears Hero say, you bet you are. I'm wise as an owl, says Sparky. You bet you are, says Hero. Oh, if Sparky says, oh, I forgot, she hears Hero say, no, you remembered you forgot. You're a genius. Sparky loves to hear that. He is her better half. Breakfast tastes delicious. Her hot tea hits the spot. The zipper on her neon green tracksuit works like a charm, and her Air Jordan sneakers are right where she left them. Holy cow, Sparky says. Love really does make the world go round. With Hero's cheerful encouragement, exuberant Sparky White takes advantage of being alone and cleans every inch of her little house. I love my little brick house, Sparky says, cleaning the windows, and she hears Hero say, let the sunshine in. When Sparky thinks a thought, Hero finishes it. I can't imagine how I ever lived without you, Sparky says, as she hears Hero say, you remember, I'm only a wish away. That's right, thought Sparky. Happy her little brick house was now clean as a whistle, she begins practicing a new tick-tock dance she learned. And she hears Hero say, you're a good dancer. As she practices her baking, she hears Hero say, you're on your way to being a Michelin chef. When she practices her archery, she hears Hero say, Be careful you don't hit something. Sparky White's better half has common sense. Plus, thinks Sparky, he's handsome, brilliant, and completely agreeable. And she hears Hero say, I agree. Until finally, the days had turned into weeks that had turned into months, and on the beautiful, small, blue-green planet Earth, turning in the universe of stars, there was a humming sound, echoing louder and louder and louder, till a buzzing, bursting blast of noise confirmed the news. Our genius scientists were victorious. They had created vaccines to defeat the deadly virus. Quarantine is over. There are fireworks east to west, north to south. Kaboom! The world is right side up again. People are free to roam. Floodgates are thrown open. People rush to be with each other. On planes, on ships, in theme parks, regaining their footing. Each of their senses, seeing, hearing, smelling, touching, everything they never wanted to miss again. Exuberant Sparky White is lit up with joy. Scurrying about like a bird building its nest, she invites all her family and friends to her house tonight for a maskless ball. We live in extraordinary times, Sparky calls out, running upstairs to get ready. She puts on her party dress, and looking in the mirror as she's brushing her beautiful hair, she says, "Oh, Hero, my hero, quarantine is over. I won't be lonely anymore. Thanks to you, I'm brave as a lion." And hears him say, "Yes, you are." "I'm strong as a bull." And hears him say, "Yes, you are." "I'm wise as an owl." And hears him say, "Yes, you are." "Oh, Hero, my better half, I know you'll always be with me when I need you," says Sparky. And she hears him say, "I'm only a wish away." "My family and friends are arriving any minute," Sparky says. "They can't wait to meet you. I've told them everything about you. They love your name. They're big fans of Jeopardy. They were very sorry to hear about your family going down on the Titanic. They'll be over the moon when I tell them you're an astronaut." And the incandescent Sparky White says, "I'm ready. Shall we sing our favorite song as we join them?" And she hears Hero hit the first note, and her family and friends downstairs begin to sing along. "When you wish upon a star, makes no difference who you are. Anything your heart desires will come to you. Like a bolt out of the blue, fate steps in to see you through. When you wish upon a star, your dreams come true." Can you imagine?
That was delicious.
So sweet. Sweet.